Welcome back to Unbiased Politics. It's Monday, February 2nd. This episode ran a bit late, but I closed the news window earlier today, so anything that broke tonight lands on Thursday. The big story is the DOJ's massive Epstein release, millions of pages plus photos and videos, and we're doing a tight overview followed by a Q&A to keep it clear and useful. Quick backdrop: Epstein trafficked and abused underage girls across several properties in the 2000s, moved in elite circles, and handled money for billionaires like Les Wexner and Leon Black. Palm Beach police unearthed dozens of victims in 2005. The FBI later found more, and despite a draft indictment with many counts, federal prosecutors under Alex Acosta cut a non-prosecution deal that shut down federal charges, while Epstein pled to state crimes. He served 13 months with generous work release. Victims weren't notified as required by law, and efforts to void the deal dragged on until the Miami Herald's reporting reignited the case. In 2019, New York prosecutors charged him, Acosta resigned, and Epstein died in custody. Congress then passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, compelling release of unclassified records with redactions. The DOJ missed the December deadline, says it needed more time, and still let some victims' names slip, which is now the subject of a lawsuit. To verify documents, lean on reputable outlets and cross-check at justice.gov/Epstein using the site's search. About the Trump mentions, a New York field office task force compiled tips that reference him, including disturbing allegations. They're tips, not proof, and the FBI responses ranged from no contact to interviews to credibility concerns, with some pages later removed, likely for privacy issues. No one can say these allegations are true based on what's public. No charges came from them. The most recent I've seen dates to 2020, and known public victims haven't accused Trump. On whether Trump cut ties with Epstein, accounts vary: harassment of a club member's daughter, fallout after the 2008 case, or a 2004 real estate clash. Multiple people have echoed pieces of those timelines. Will anyone be held accountable now? The DOJ says it isn't planning additional charges at this time. State and other federal jurisdictions can act if they find evidence for federal child sex trafficking. Congress has removed time limits, while other offenses depend on the law and location. States can charge conduct within their borders if probable cause exists. Being named in files isn't grounds for impeachment without credible evidence, and the DOJ can't just destroy records, with the transparency law forcing disclosure of any destruction-related communications. Yes, the government is partially shut down because the House missed the Friday deadline. The Senate passed 5 spending bills plus a 2-week DHS extension, and the House is expected to move matching text so the government can reopen once the president signs it. DHS funding runs through February 13th while both sides haggle over ICE reforms like body cameras, ending masks and roving patrols, and tighter warrant